Oh, hello everyone. Welcome to Xenoblade at night. What? We took a little break. I told you I was gonna do my my nighttime routine, but chat was saying I have maybe like an hour or less until I complete the chapter, and there was something I had to see, and I didn't want to let down the chat. I thought we could finish it out tonight. So here we are, we're back. That is the context of our stream. We need some bedtime story. I'm with you. I'm with you. I'm getting all cozy. Oh, this is nice. Oh, chat. Stay nice and warm. So I think we should just dive right in. It was like we were never here. Did everyone have a good time off? A good break? I appreciate how many people are coming through for the back half. This is nice. Scary stories for the dark, please. I wish I could remotely. I know I can do this. I just don't have it set up right now. I wish I could remotely turn the light down on my light right here. Just it's like too much. I'm like so bright. I'm turning it down. I'm turning it down. We're back. What is that symbol next to the 90%? Good question. If you've never seen this, it's because you don't have your Nintendo Switch or Switch 2 plugged into an Ethernet cord. It's a, yeah, I just have wired internet. Good question, though. A fair question. a fair question from Dumpy Sheep. Okay. Chat, how's everybody doing tonight? It is almost 8 p.m. where I am. Look at our big boy. Oh my god. Can you guys hear this track right now? That's playing for me. Was fun. And now we can get started. Jake, you're gonna tire yourself out quickly. It's true. I do have a flu shot and a COVID vaccine coursing through my veins right now that I got today. Chat, I'm going down. I'm going down. Okay. First, we should look at the map and see where we need to go. Shit. And once again, the map does not do a great job of telling me. It doesn't do any job of telling me. Up the stairs? Okay. Warp to the playhouse and go up? Good call. These are the kind of Twitch plays Pokemon commands I need. This is what I need, baby. Vaxxed up, that's right.
And where you?
How was your meal? Delicious. Delicious. Just like Ricky, dude. People remember. Ricky was big vaxxed up. Up, down, up, right. Good call, Hidden Power Podcast. I think you were correct. Damn, it's taking me the right way. B. Up. Oh my god, chat, look at this. Look at this.
Hey, look what I found.
Oh my god, look at this.
Never stop exploring.
So, for the people that are unaware, that are just tuning into the stream, you should have, there's some required reading. Something you should know is that this lady that's following me right here, this like robot lady with the heels, she is the prettiest girl in school. She was the one that everyone wanted to ask to the prom, but you knew that she was going to say no. You were too intimidated, couldn't even talk to her. But little did you know the whole time she was eating lunch alone. So intimidating that she never really made any close friends. And one day, we got served 2 oranges by accident by Gretel. The lunch lady, Gretel. No relation to Hansel. And I saw that she was sitting alone, scrolling on her phone. And I asked her if she wanted our extra orange. And Chad, I'm pretty sure that she had to wipe a tear from her cheek. That's right, a tear from her cheek. And let's just say that wasn't the last orange we shared together. The rest is history. Or, as we like to say, the rest is citrusy. No, boo. No, boo. No, boo. No.
We're
Thank you.
friends, right?
Okay, we got something, Chad.
So lame.
So
I'll never
lame.
Stay in that form.
That's none of your concern.
Interesting, that form. What is she
I am
hiding from us?
Who I am. Where's Iona?
Akhos is the meanest son of a bitch I know.
Oh, okay.
Son of a bitch!
I still think we should have sent them a finger or something.
Yes, agreed.
You know best.
Agreed.
You know what we're after, don't you?
Oh god, I'm so hot in this.
Jin. Is he on your side too?
I exist for his benefit. That's all I'm gonna say.
Holy shit, I exist for his benefit? Just tell the world you see yourself as nothing more than a hole, man. Holy shit.
Really?
Let's end this.
What the fuck? Yeah, chat would quickly find out it's a different tone when we play Xenoblade at night. Oh no!
Rex! I'm okay, but Pyra's fighting alone. She's close.
Wow, and she knew that they were connected, and if she got hurt, it was gonna hurt Rex, and she did this anyway. She put Rex in danger like this, like by abandoning him. Nasty MFM, thank you so much for the sub earlier, by the way.
Really close.
Oh, I think I missed Berserker with the bits. Watching this on my big TV in the living room, so I'll not be active in the chat, but hooray for night stream. That's right, we're streaming Xenoblade at night.
Well. I see I'm not the only son of a bitch.
Still defiant, I see. Just give it up, girl. Think you can do it alone? Handle that power?
A little heavy-handed.
I won't use that power, and I won't let you use it either.
Damn, we love just avoiding the thing that we want to
You
say.
seem to be doing nicely without your driver.
It's like you don't know who you're dealing with.
Oh, he said I can just tank that. Oh shit.
You can't beat me like that.
But maybe I can. Tia!
The kid?
Tia!
Rex! Everyone!
Wait, and she's like happy to see them all. Okay, you know what? I guess she was just doing what they told her to do. They said you have to come alone. They did hit her with the you gotta come alone. Come alone at night under the bleachers. Alone. So,
Vandham, take Iona.
Gotcha!
We'll take care of these guys.
Go Phillies.
Well, it's come to this. Huh. Needs must. Abrona, do them in.
No, not this guy.
Thought you'd never ask.
Oh no, I don't want to fight him. He's too good. All right, man, Chad. I don't know. This feels like a fight where we can't win. All right, let's go, baby. Any predictions for what happens here? Damn. Honestly, I thought we were just doing a normal fight, and now even just asking that question is making my sweet noodle turn over. That's crazy. We needed a pre-charged chain attack for him last time. Now there's 2. That'd be nice. I don't want to know about your sweet noodle. No, stop it. Stop it, chat. Come on. Jake, this is the fight. Jay, the game's over. I'm at the end of the game. That'd be awesome. Thank you for gifting that sub, Umi Force. I appreciate it. I'm not 100% sure, right? Because I see kind of like what we're trying to do here, which is like what I think we're successfully doing, which is like the Pyra, you don't have to face this guy alone, right? Which I think is like fine and good. But I guess I'm just trying to figure out what the significance of like this specific fight is. Because it's like, oh, okay, I'm gonna go leave, I'm gonna go fight Malus alone, then we fight together, it's an affirmation of bonds, and I don't know. Stuff from her past, maybe? Interesting. Because what are the outcomes? I'm so sorry. I'm gonna play it in a second. There are three outcomes. There's we win and he's defeated, and okay, never mind. There's 2 outcomes. We lose. Man. Okay, there's really only one outcome. I guess there's really only one outcome when you think about it, because we can't lose because it gives us nowhere to go. So someone has to get away. Will they get away from us, or will we get away from them? I'm gonna say we prove ourselves. No. I'm gonna say we get to a point where it's clear that we're gonna lose, and we make a getaway plan, like kind of like what we did before. All right, let's get it done. Let's go, chat. All right. First, we go for Akhos. Everybody focus on him. No, don't fuck with me. Don't fuck with me. There you go. Get up. Get up, get up. Rexy poo. Okay. All right, Tora. I need you here. This is a big Tora moment, okay? Because we're gonna make something big happen here, okay, buddy? Shit. Oh no. Here we go. Here we go. Good work. Let's finish him off. Here we go.
Blade combo. Third
Come on. Good work. Okay. Didn't do as much as I wanted it to do. A little disappointed. Get up. Get up, buddy.
No effect. Everyone's getting psyched.
Shit. Shit. All right, well, listen, we're holding our own. Oh no. Oh no, wait a second. No, no, no. I'm focused on you, buddy. God, people are really yelling their moves, huh? This is like big move yelling.
You don't stand a chance against us.
Damn, guys, we are not making it in. Come on, buddy. Here we go. This is going to be big, I think. I think he's weak to this. Okay. Shit. Oh no. Oh no, Tora's down. Oh, this is bad. Nia, you gotta stay up. Come on. Come on, everybody. Oh shit, since I used that revive, I lost my bar for the chain attack. Okay. Oh, thank God. Holy shit, I was stressing out. Oh my God. Okay, run away. Run away, team. Run away. All right. Maybe we earned their respect.
I must admit, I've enjoyed playing my part in this hackneyed tale, but...
Time for the final act?
Yes. Oh shit.
You're bluffing.
No! Rex!
What?
You see, blades draw their power from atmospheric ether energy. They send their power to the crystal where it manifests. But what if we were to interrupt the flow?
Oh no.
Shit.
Okay, and that's kind of what his ability did in battle.
Damn! The power's draining out of my weapons.
It's no good. I can't transfer power, my let.
It's so annoying that there's like a lyrical song playing during this. I'm like, shut up. I'm trying to hear these people talk in this bad mix.
Master pun. Poppy feels funny.
Why won't you guys leave Pyra alone?
Isn't it obvious? We want the power of the Aegis for ourselves. It's Jin's desire to erase all of humankind from the world.
No, no.
Did Jin seriously say that? Erase all of humankind?
My. Surely you knew better than anyone. You know what humans are really like.
Nia! What are you doing?
You've seen the capital. You've seen the ships, weapons, soldiers, all poised to invade Morardain. Doesn't it make you want to laugh? Every corner of the world is defiled by such a vermin.
But that's nothing new. They haven't changed a bit in 500 years. No wonder Father abandoned them.
Father? Papa?
No, the only thing that hasn't changed is you. Father didn't want us to wipe
Father?
out innocent life.
Why did he make us then? Get real. That's what we're for, to descend on the world and eliminate these pests.
Holy shit.
What? Is that power coming from his blades?
Playtime's over. Let's end it. Akhos!
Oh man, he's bloodbending. Oh shit, get fucked. All right. Poppy's a robot. It's okay.
How very noble.
Wow. At least he's done.
Nia! Tora!
Wow, whole team's getting washed.
Damn! Stop, Rex! It's no good! Ah!
Rex!
Hitting girls isn't as much fun.
Malos, you're the icon of chivalry.
Malos.
You're not getting her!
An attack from the outside?
Vandham!
Ah, the lunk is back. But that pea shooter will
Oh
help you.
no.
Even if you hit, it'll barely
No.
Bloody idiot! Think I don't know that? Are you ready, Rex? Another lesson for ya! Something else you could do with a blade! What?
What? Bastard!
He's channeling the energy from his weapon through his body.
Yeah, nothing you could do to stop this ether flow. Nothing at all!
Vandham!
Bro, I'm so sick of this. How many more times are we going to play up that Nia has a big secret? How many more times? It's too many now. Since the second time we saw her, it's been like I'm just
Move it! Take Pyra and scram, kid!
I can't just leave you here.
Ah! Rex, don't go dying on me here. You gotta make it. You gotta get away from here now. Live for her. You gotta make it to Elysium.
I won't allow it! Give it up!
Just go, Rex! Remember to fight your war!
Oh no.
Vandham!
Oh, please. What a cliche.
Yeah!
Rex?
Ah! You're gonna pay for this, for Vandham!
No. have to go.
You're a pain in the ass, little shit!
I can't do it.
Rex. Rex.
Can't let you do this.
So long, kid!
Rex!
What?
Pyra? What is this?
You can't rewrite the act now. It's too late.
Hey, idiot! Look out!
Huh?
Whoa, get lost! Mythra!
Mythra? Pyra? You're...
I am not Pyra.
Huh?
I am Mythra. Pyra, she's a different self that I constructed.
A different self?
No time for that.
Oh, okay.
Now focus. You need to focus, or I can't transfer my power to you.
No, it can't be. My powers are useless? Where is that energy coming from?
Wake up! She's not drawing from the ether, it's something else!
Not ether?
Mythra! Looking good.
Remember when this scene was about saving a little girl?
Things are heating up!
Let's do it.
What is this?
Whoa.
It's called foresight.
I don't...
No.
A prediction of what will
Monado.
happen in the immediate future. Read their movements to find an opening, then counter.
I get it.
Oh man. That's such a cooler representation of the
Who cares how?
Monado. That is
Just
sick.
get them!
Piece of cake.
You little... There's no way. There's no way to break their link. I don't think we're gonna beat them.
This is it. The true power of the Aegis.
Wow.
Takes me back. I've waited so long to see it again. Mythra, welcome back.
Am I in? Do I get to do some fighty fights? Oh, okay. Listen, I'm in if I get to do some fighty fights. All right. Let's get it done. Let's go. Wow, Akhos lost a lot of health in the cutscene.
Strike for sure.
Flash of steel.
Blind. Let us make use of it now.
Well. Oh shit. Finish him off.
We can do it.
Well, I guess we should use our big boy move. Switch to Cosmos.
This is where we prove ourselves.
Oh, nice, dude. Come on. Here we go. We're gonna hit it. We're gonna hit it. Here we go. It's time.
You're not half bad.
Me first. Go for it.
Super.
Let's go.
Get him, Nia. On it.
Super.
Tora, Poppy, you gotta go! Tora, right on time! Are you ready for Poppy's
Got him.
Let's keep it up.
Astounding.
Mythra.
Finish this.
Begin.
Get him, Nia. On it.
I'm not really
Hit with the big boy.
Excellent.
Tora,
Keep it going.
go!
Don't stop, baby.
Storm!
He's already dead.
See,
Enemy down.
getting
I'm
better.
still getting stronger.
Excellent work.
Sacred arrow!
Oh, wow. There we go.
What is this? Akhos!
Abrona!
Wait, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Obrona is dead?
I don't.
Wait, what the fuck?
We gotta retreat. Akhos!
Wait, guys, that was. Wait, guys.
Abrona.
Oh, no.
No time for that, Akhos!
Wait, I'm not. Wait. What the fuck, dog? What? No. Akhos, I'm sorry. Holy shit.
Vandham.
Oh, interesting. Oh, I'm so confused. I feel like Smash Brothers led me astray. I just assumed that they were different people. Oh. Right. Hmm. Hold. We're going to Organization 13. I see. So they're like incomplete, and the crystal is broken, and they need to come together and be
body
one
may die,
together
but
thing.
never the soul, which is merely passed on. Souls flow onward, born and reborn, forever part of the great ether stream.
Uh-huh.
Why friends make grave here? Can we not take Biggie Pon home to village?
He'd want to be buried where he fell. It is traditional amongst mercenaries.
Man, this is not landing for me at all, dude.
I'm so sorry, Vandham. If only I hadn't listened to those people, you'd still be... I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
It's not your fault. No matter what.
Yeah, I
Those
guess
guys would
I guess I'm
attract us
surprised.
down
I'm
eventually.
I'm feeling out that the reaction in the
matters
chat that this is like a
is that Vandam
that this
saved
is like a
all our
high
lives.
impact scene and people like
For
this a
now,
lot. I'm having
let's
a
just
hard
be
time
grateful to him
connecting to it, and
for that.
I'm not really sure why. I guess I just found it boring.
I won't forget your words, Vandam. Ever. I'll fight my own war.
I'll
With
fight my own
Pyra.
war, man. We just say stuff without any like. Oh God, it's just a Rorschach test. It just means whatever you want it to mean.
Pyra?
Oh, this is get me like through this. I'm bored out of my
You're right.
mind right now. I'm like dying for this to end. This has gone on for so
Yes.
long.
Good. I was worried that you might not. Wake up. Pyra. You know I've got to ask. That thing that happened yesterday, you called yourself Mythra?
What? I am. I'd like to hear that too. That power, it wasn't normal. Is that the true power of the Aegis?
I'm
I
gonna
think
I'm
you
gonna
all
I'm
need
gonna
an
talk about
explanation.
why this doesn't land for me, but I'm gonna ask that chat the people try not to be defensive about it. You know what I mean? Because I get it. I totally understand that people that like dig this and enjoy it and think it's great. I'm just trying to say that like I just don't want to lie. I don't want to lie. It's just not landing for me. I'm just finding it like so boring. Yeah, I don't know. I don't even have that much to say about it. I just kind of feel like I just feel like there's no story. There's like absolutely no storytelling. It's just stuff happening. There's like nothing underneath it. It doesn't mean anything. They're just like little marionettes, and we're just like deciding what they do. And all of the meaning, none of the meaning is clarified through context. All of the meaning is extrapolatory. Like all of the meaning about Pyra and Mythra and agency and war, all of that is like you just kind of look at everything on the table and you extrapolate what they're saying. You don't like none of it is like demonstrated for you. Nobody ever does anything that like reveals reveals belief or like reveals meaning. Like ever. It's just stuff happening and people reacting to it. And then afterwards people go, I did that. And it's like holy shit, man. Like nobody is standing on anything. It's so like, oh my God. And I feel like they just try to win you over with like the big dramatic song and the big dramatic fight scene. I thought it went on way too long. I like couldn't believe how long of one song playing with like all of the different dramatic and emotional beats that they were bringing you through. That was like aggressively long, even for an action movie. I was like, holy shit, no scene would go this long with this many different beats without like dramatically changing visually or in an audio way, like what you're looking at. It was so boring. Holy crap. Pyra doing that transformation did not land for me at all. The primary thing I felt was confusion. Man, I'm like really trying to, I don't know. I think there's a lot in here that if you like take it out and if you look at it like it's a Wikipedia page and you look at all of the elements that comprise that thing, it's like pretty interesting. There's like great parts here. I just don't think they're really doing anything in this story that is like using those parts meaningfully. But there are like all these little drawn elements that I'm like, oh, that's like a cute idea. That's like a clean idea. But like they don't do the work of putting these things in situations that make you go, oh, you're gonna put this there and that there, and now they have to deal with this. Like, it's never that. Every situation is exactly the same. Good guys standing on one side of a line, bad guys standing on the other side of a line, and the story just decides when somebody is really powerful, when you are more powerful, when you are like, oh, time to go Super Saiyan. Like, it's like none of it means anything. It's not, there's nothing of the context is a tendril unto the things that are happening. It's like, it's so random. Like, this exact scene could have played out in the last big battle in exactly the same way, because there is no extraneous emotional force acting on the scene that made it play out this way. It's the exact same, like, yeah, man, I'm like speechless. I almost can't believe it. Thank you for the sub to Jadris. I appreciate it. Oh my god, the fact that we drew the us in to like man, I'm really surprised that there's like I don't get what point I'm making here. That's interesting. I gotta think about this. Yeah, I think if people are like, I get what you're saying, I just don't agree. The point of me talking isn't so that you agree with me. That's fine. That's okay. Okay, I think that like my professional take on this is that I think the game is good at making characters that are intriguing. Characters that have a kind of starting spot that is like, oh, I'm interested to see what they do with this character. I feel like there's a lot of stuff beneath the surface. Like you get that impression. And I just think that the narrative is not scaffolding what is intriguing about the characters into stakes, consequences, or arcs. You notice interesting traits, you notice interesting setup, but the story, the world rarely susses out why they matter here at this moment in time and to the player. right? And it's this weird thing where like every emotional beat feels so hollow to me. Every single one. I'm like tempted to say that there hasn't even been an emotional beat because it's so like they're just not doing anything. Man. Expected this given what you were thinking of Vandam and Rex so far. I guess I'm having a hard time like wrapping myself around what do you mean they aren't doing anything? Everything I'm saying is an explanation. I'm so sorry. The defensiveness. So I think you look at a character like Vandam. Vandam's introduced and they're this mentor figure. They're larger than life. They're like a driver of legend, right? And he's kind of gruff, he's self-assured, and he's philosophically wise and dense, right? But the game positions him this way. But we don't get a lot of actual scenes with this guy. We don't actually get to see him act and react in a lived-in way. We only get the idea of Vandam. We get the idea of him. And he says it. He says it a lot. And I think he kind of operates as we talked about this before, but the mentor character, the game kind of like positions him as somebody whose death should carry weight. Like that's literally what I said to you guys. Like right after we met him, I said, oh, I know they're going to kill him. I know that they're going to kill him because it's what you do for a teachable, emotional, or thematic moment for your protagonist, right? And I find that his story arc, again, professional opinion, is almost entirely expository. He arrives, he has a few jokes, he gives you so much thematic commentary on war and on struggle, and then he dies. And like, we have no sense of this person's like lived life, his relationships. He's presented entirely as a narrative prop more than he is like a lived character. Like, who is affected now that Vandam has died? You know what I mean? What is different about the world? We're sad because this guy we were introduced to yesterday is dead. But like, what does it mean that this world killed Vandam? What does that mean? Like, what is it saying? Like, why did those people kill him now? Like, damn, dude. It's just it's not doing enough. It's just like we wanted him to die so that we could have like a cool moment for Pyra to go Super Saiyan. It's so yeah, I don't know. And I got to say I really find this is more of a personal thing, but oh god, okay. So you aren't wrong. The problem is I'm not wrong about anything. This is my personal response. I'm not wrong about anything. All right. So you aren't wrong. The problem is Vandam's emotional character stuff was put in his after battle dialogue. Okay, this is exactly what I'm talking about. I literally say over and over and over again that you cannot view the story from a bird's eye view with all of the information and then fill it in where you want. That is not what a story is. A story is delivered to you in a meaningful way. And I am telling you, the way that this was delivered to me was poor. Okay. I don't know why people... I don't know why this is like such a sticking point for... I think it's just really hard for somebody who has all of the information to like put that down and like engage with how a story is told, not what a story consists of. Those are two different things, and it's an important distinction. I am not criticizing the information that is held in the story. I am criticizing the story as it is told. Perhaps the author forgot to invest more into... No, I'm not reading that. Jake, now that you mention it, I remember that the game tried to position Vandham as a kind of father figure to the Mercenary Guild, but it was really quick. How would you contrast Vandham's stuff with Fiora's stuff? I mean, I think they serve two completely different narrative purposes. Fiora, I think the way that she is deployed so I do think that this is like the midpoint of the story, which is weird because I feel like we're early in the game, but obviously the back half is like much longer than the midpoint is not like the 50% point, obviously. But I do feel like there is a degree to which Shulk has a childhood friend. This girl Fiora that we think he kind of has this budding relationship crush on. I don't know. There's all of these kind of young person mixed up feelings. You kind of have to read between the lines when they're having a little picnic or whatever. And she is killed. And every single event from that game up to its midpoint is driven, is heated up in a microwave, powered by the fact that Fiora was killed. This changes his worldview. This changes what Shulk goes into every single scene thinking about and acting on. This is a constant struggle. Sometimes he gets too close to it and he can feel himself. There's a line that might be crossed, and then sometimes his friends pull him back from the line. There is a tension, there is an energy. They are saying something about grief and about death and about mourning and about love, and there's shit there, man. There's shit there that's like so easy to like latch onto, and you see how it informs like everything happening in the story and how different people have different reactions to it, and different people have different ways of talking to Shulk and treating him a certain way, and like that is all in just enmeshed in this story. And then you go, how would you contrast Vandham being alive or dead does not change how Rex does anything. When Shulk realizes that Fiora is actually or might be alive, that changes everything. That is the point in the story where he enters the upside down world. The first act of the story, the thesis. The second act of a story, the antithesis, the antithesis. That is when the protagonist's world turns upside down. Everything changes. I was driven by revenge for this person. Now that this person might still be alive, all of my actions, everything I do is in conversation with that. In the first act of the game, I would have killed Moomkar. I would have killed Moomkar for what he did to my childhood friend. I would want nothing more and to put this guy in the ground, to do to him what he did to my best friend, to somebody I could have loved. But now Fiora might be alive. She's been turned into something. She's been turned into something like Moomkar. If I face Moomkar, if Moomkar comes to me and tries to kill me, if I face Moomkar and I kill him, am I asserting my truth? That these people no longer have value, that these people should be killed, that there is no saving these people. Is that what I'm saying? Is that what I'm saying if I kill Moomkar right now? Dunban, stop! Stop! We can't kill him. We can't. Because what will this mean for me and Fiora? Man. Wow. Oh, that arc. That setup, that articulation, the transformation of story. It's beautiful. It's beautiful, and it rings true. Not only does it make logical sense, it makes emotional sense. We understand, it is scaffolded, why Rex feels about Fiora the way that he does. It pulls on something real, something grounded, something sentimental. And then over the course of the story, it turns this thing that he holds dear, that he holds close, and it makes it big. It makes it big. Now it's about the world. Now it's about what every single person is freaking out about. Man, that's what a good story does. Now, like, what are we doing here that is like even close to operating in this regard? We have met and formed a party, formed alleged bonds with all of these people. Do you feel really in your heart, do you feel that Rex is closer to Pyra than he is to Nia? Do you feel that Gramps and Rex have an intimate relationship formed over years of knowing each other, formed over Rex growing up alongside this Titan? Do you see that coming through Rex and who he is? Do you see how this Titan shaped his experience? Could Rex exist as he exists right now in a way where he did not grow up with Gramps? I think so. Because I don't see it. I don't believe it. It doesn't make logical sense and it doesn't make emotional sense. And I don't care to believe it. Because there's nothing grounded asking me to become attached. Who here has anything between each other? Who here would not be willing to turn on the other one at a dime if the story decided that they were bad and evil? Or maybe you would say, no, I know the real you, Nia. You're not bad. You're good. I've learned so much from you traveling with you. Like that one time you told me to go talk to Pyra. And that other time you told me you were going to go talk to Vandham. And this connects so deeply. This connects so deeply to my starting point in this story. I have something to teach you and you have something to teach me, and we're changing. We are changing. We are learning from each other. And you can zoom out. You can zoom out. You can zoom out. And you can say, Rex is a salvager. Rex is a salvager. He has seen the world firsthand. He has seen the world falling apart. He has seen Titans dying, hasn't he? Nia obviously is suffering from some trauma that she's refusing to share with people. She's refusing to allow people to burden the trauma that is so clearly weighing on her shoulders. Pyra as a blade is so mixed up with personhood and agency and power. All blades are. The driver-blade relationship, the ways in which it lends itself to exploitation, to turning somebody into more of a tool than a person. Same way that the human beings depend on the Titans. Now Pyra, the blade that we are closer to, not only does she have to deal with this relationship, but we externalize this theme. We make it more material by showing that she has turned herself into two separate people. Did you notice? We started this story and Pyra is clearly somebody being drawn as gentle and compassionate. Did you notice the way that when she transformed, all of a sudden she was giving commands? Different personality traits were coming through. She was maybe more self-reliant, more confident, more aggressive. We have made a duality externalized. Blades who inherently struggle to assert individuality, we are bringing this theme to the surface. Who gets to define themselves? Who defines you? Is there almost an act of rebellion in creating a version of the self you're on your own because you decided who that person was going to be? Is that not agency? This duality obviously mirrors the Titan human. There's a mirror there with Titans and humans and blades and drivers. But in both scenarios, you have a being who is being used as a tool that needs to navigate how much agency they retain. When you draw all of these different characters out, someone in this chat, I'm sure many people, will tell me, Jake, they're so in conversation with each other. They have so much to learn from each other. Their experiences all speak to each other. And I think what's happening there is that there's a weird form of almost parasocial trauma bonding that is happening between audience and imagined character. Because in the story that I am watching play out, none of these elements are materializing in a way that informs the story actually being told. If Pyra did not transform into the other person in that scene, I would not have been left with this feeling of, why didn't Pyra do something? Why didn't something happen to Pyra there? Because the scene was not begging for that. The scene was not building to that. Pyra's character arc was not building to that. It was not scaffolded or set up in a meaningful way. And I don't think that what was happening in the story thoroughly drew that out of her in a way that told us something about what is important to her. It was just time. It was just time. It was just time to move the plot forward. Pyra seemed to be reacting out of fear and necessity. Do you not see how that is a dial? That is an author's thumbprint turning up the story. They decide how much. That's all it takes. You're telling me a meaningful story is, well, her back was against the wall, so she transformed because she had to. Like, are you kidding? That's because if that's what you're saying, then I think you actually agree with me, and it is poor storytelling. Because if you're telling me that the reason she transformed was she had to, otherwise they were going to die, then you agree that there was a contrivance at play that was forcing her back. It actually doesn't mean anything on like an emotional level. Well, what if she's afraid of her power? So T-Stam is doing a really bad job here of hiding the fact that they know more information at this point than I do. And now I can assert that there will be a conversation about Pyra being a version of this person who shows restraint and who is maybe afraid of their power. And then Mythra, somebody who's more guns blazing, like, let's use all this power even if it's dangerous. Very easy. No. I want more people who think they're smarter than me to keep playing this game. I like it. I like it. I just, listen, like, what did it tell us about Pyra that she transformed in this moment? Answer the question. It told us that she has a transformation. She was about to tell you, but you cut her off. No, no, no. How do you not know the difference between exposition and storytelling? So you're telling me that what I learned about Pyra is whatever she says in this line? So they can say anything? So actually the story doesn't matter, and all that matters is somebody says something, and that's the answer? That's crazy. You're telling me she could right now say, I was really, really hungry because I didn't eat. I was in such a big rush. And when I get really, really hungry, I turn into Mythra. Okay. So, you know, do you guys know Dragon Ball Z? If I go Dragon Ball Z, will Dragon Ball Z be a fair comparison to use? Do we know Dragon Ball Z well enough? Okay, we know Dragon Ball Z. Okay. There's this thing about Goku and the Saiyans where if the Saiyans get in a fight and they survive, they get stronger because of it. Which is like kind of a cool character contrivance, right? Because I think that, like, you know, any good mechanic, not only does it kind of like function in the space as kind of like a fun gameplay tool, it's like it's saying something about the world. It's trying to communicate a truth, right? What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. It's just the anime version of that ideal, right? When Goku first turns into a Super Saiyan, it happens after he witnesses the death of his friend Krillin. You know? Krillin, dude. Man, Krillin dies, and we go Super Saiyan. Isn't that interesting? And Vandham dies, and Pyra kind of goes Super Saiyan here, turns into Mythra. What is the difference? What is the difference? No, I'm pretty sure Krillin dies. Pretty sure it's Krillin. What's the difference? If we could brainstorm for a minute, what is the difference? The difference is that it was Krillin. Interesting. Interesting. She has no connection to him at all? Yeah, okay. Okay. I don't mind that. I don't mind that. Yeah, Goku knew Krillin. That's interesting. Yeah. And I think, too, if you... So what makes Goku stronger, right? What makes Goku stronger? It's that he is able to take on pain and live through it. He's able to take on pain and continue on. Does it not say something, then, to not only endure physical pain, but for emotional pain to be the thing that allows this character? Enduring emotional pain is what allows this character to break through and reach a higher standard of power. Whoa. That's crazy. Oh, Alter Q with a good comment. That's what Vegeta lacked, right? He had this love, Goku, for this character. Or for whoever. It doesn't even really matter. But there's a degree to which this vulnerability opens up Goku to pain. And by being opened up to pain, he is feeding into the thing that ultimately makes him more powerful, even if what he has to give into, what he opens himself up to, is pain to get that power. to grab that power. By being vulnerable, by being emotionally vulnerable, he opens himself up to more pain. Which is why Goku is stronger than Vegeta. Because enduring pain is what makes the Saiyans stronger. Whoa. We just communicated a worldview. We just communicated something that speaks to an existential truth due to how these characters are positioned in the world. Okay. Could you say, why did Goku transform into a Super Saiyan? It's because his back was up against the wall, and he had to. Everyone was going to die if he didn't. Yeah, you could say that. You could say that. 100%. Do you see now how that's not a story? Do you get what I'm saying? The story communicates ideas, whether you like it or not, intentionally or not. And it is on you to interpret the world of the story. And I feel that I am trying so desperately to interpret the world of this story. And it's just given me nothing. It can't be more obvious than this. Ambiflex, I'm gonna be honest. I appreciate you saying that. I'm trying hard. I'm working overtime here. The characters don't talk enough to each other about certain things until a bit later. But even so, I think you could delete all of the like all of the dialogue, all of the words on the page out of a good story, and it would still make sense and it would still be meaningful. And I don't think it's, I just think that like there's like an emptiness here. Yeah. The difference is that Vandam is not the trigger. Honestly, it shows that Pyra is selfish and is desperate to achieve her goal. So when that is at risk with Rex, that is when she rips the Band-Aid. So like, Mr. Chip, I like that idea. Do you think that the game, in how the game showed the cutscene and how they kind of did the storytelling of that, do you think that was like a good, they did like a good job of like demonstrating that to the player? Because if she's so desperate to achieve her goal, isn't there a way we could perform that? That's like being like saying something, putting a flag in the ground that other people have to react to. Because I just think I'll leave it at this, then we'll watch the rest of this cutscene. I don't think it is a good sign if a huge cutscene like this happens and the immediate aftermath is every single character looking at each other going, so what just happened? So what just happened? Like, I feel that maybe nothing in the scene is important enough to react to more than seeking an intellectual, trying to fulfill a kind of intellectual curiosity. I feel like I read it as like Pyra was trying to pull back and then was forced to make the decision between keeping her secret and her saving her lover, at least on my first playthrough. I kind of think that like if we're trying to force Rex into the role of Pyra's lover, then we have, do you guys like, sometimes I feel like I'm going crazy. Sometimes you guys just like say stuff that I'm like, you're just like, we're just like not playing the same game. Like, I don't know what happens on Wikipedia. I don't know what happens on Reddit to you guys, but like, I literally, like, what are they writing out there? What are people saying? Are you playing this game? Is there a new version? This is kind of what I'm saying about how like all of the stuff is intriguing and enticing, and I think it encourages you to like draw all of these connections to the point that like you don't even realize that the story is like not drawing these connections itself. I've been playing a version of this game in my head and on Reddit for years, Jake. Oh my god, dude. The thing, here's what I'll say though. I feel like the difference between like something like Pokemon Black and White, which I wrote my essay about, my Pokemon Black and White is a Reddit game essay. I think the difference between Pokemon Black and White and this game is that this game actually does have like interesting ideas underneath it. The story is just bad. But like I actually think all of these parts are really like cool and interesting. Like if I was given the chance to write like a little Xenoblade 2 movie, I would be like, give me that fucking shit. I'm like, dude, there's so much like sick stuff that you could do. But like Pokemon Black and White, the elements are not good. It's all bad. Story bad. Characters bad. Idea bad. Art bad. Pokemon bad. It's just bad. Like at least with this, I can, you know, somebody turns this into me in my class. I go, the idea is good. The idea is good. You just don't know how to write a story, but your idea is good. And then somebody turns in Pokemon Black and White to me, and I'm like, dog, you can still go to law school. You can still go. You can still go to law school. Take the LSAT. It's not that hard. They took out the puzzle game section. It's like, dude, somebody turns Pokemon Black and White to me, I am legit terrified. Because you know if somebody wrote Pokemon Black and White and turned that into me as like a story, you know that it would be like that they see themselves as like N, which and I think there's a degree to which I am tickled by the idea of like somebody seeing themselves as N. You know what I mean? I can hear your Pokemon. That's a good story. Somebody should write that story. The story about the kid who writes Pokemon Black and White and sees himself as N. That's good. Is Pokemon Black and White really that bad? No, nobody thinks Pokemon Black and White is that bad except for me. Nobody. Everybody loves that game. That game gives me actual psychic damage. I will never break down playing a Xenoblade game the way that I broke down playing Pokemon Black and White. No, Black and White is literally my kryptonite. I will never find a game designed to bother me specifically more than Pokemon Black and White ever again. It was literally written to make me mad. There are moments in your life where you truly think that you are. What point in Black and White did you break down the hardest? If you go to my essay on my Substack, I have links in the essay to different parts of my streams, so you can click on those parts and see my reactions. So there are times in your life where you truly think that you are like, oh, I must be the main character because something really uncanny is happening to me. And chat, I don't think I ever felt that more than when I played Pokemon Black and White, and I was like, God made this game to smite me. This is a modern day smiting. I have been there's like in the old days they used to throw a thunderbolt down and smite you. In the modern times, they created the company Game Freak so that in the late 2020s, in the mid 2020s, I would play a game called Pokemon Black and White and be smited by the hand of God itself. Jake, there's someone from the wider community of streamers and Let's Players that agrees with you. Okay. There are dozens of us. Wait, I'm curious now. Do you have a favorite Pokemon game for story? I know it's not a strong component of the games. I'm guessing Sun and Moon. Actual Arrow, I would say Oh, actually, Arrow, I think we've talked on Twitter maybe once or twice. I'm not on that website anymore, but hello, welcome to the stream. I really like. I'm torn between two. We did a book club of the first generation games, and I think that the way that those games like communicate story is really, really strong because they communicate story through their structure and through their mechanics and through like all of these like little things that the games like enact on you. And it's like really, really strong the way that that game does that. I'll say, I've said it once and I'll say it a million times, but the way that like the Safari Zone tests your ability to navigate the land and then rewards you by conquering that test with the ability to traverse across the sea. That is a dramatization of your abilities as a Pokemon trainer. That shit hits so hard. And then you play other games and they just like fucking give you surf because they need you to surf across a river, and it makes me so mad. So I really like the first gen games, but me personally, just for the stuff I like, Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, those are my faves. I know people don't like them as much as Base Sun and Moon. I don't care. I find Ultra Sun and Moon to be nuanced and interesting, and they are concerned with this idea of a strong bond can hold you up and weigh you down. And the games are all about exploring that. And that's really cool. And I think that they do a lot of good stuff with the setting, and how like getting to know a culture outside of your own can empower you, can make you stronger. Oh God, I love Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. Love, dude. I had never, and what's crazy is that I can tell you for a fact this is not nostalgia because I played them for the first time last year. I played them on my 3DS quietly, on my own. I didn't talk to anyone. I just played through them. And I went, oh no, this is my favorite Pokemon game. I had no idea. You should have seen me on my 3DS going, whoa, no. That's fair. Yeah, for me, Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon with Base Sun and Moon Supply with Lily would be an S tier Pokemon game. For me, because I adore the Rainbow Rocket stuff in it. Yeah, it's good stuff. Oh my God, you should have seen me. What do you mean nostalgia? Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon are still pretty new. They came out like 5 years ago, right? What I meant was just that it's not like an opinion that I just kind of hold in my mind in like a set way. It's like oh no, I've actually thought about this recently. So that's it. Jake, you missed the joke? Wait, really? What was the joke? Oh, Ultra Sun and Moon did not come out 5 years ago. They came out 2017? Maybe? 2016? 2017. Damn, that's crazy, chat. That's crazy. But yeah, listen, if you like black and white, don't let me, I'm a hater. Don't let me get under your skin. If you like black and white, love and respect. Take it to the bank. Take it to the bank. We just simply, it's just I have to face the facts. It was designed to make me mad. Designed to make me mad. All right, chat. Okay, I'm glad we talked about Pokemon for a second. I've actually been in a bad place with Pokemon discourse, where I find that every time I wade into kind of like the Pokemon fandom, I actually feel worse than I did when I entered. So I've been talking about Pokemon less. And this was nice. And I don't feel mad. It's because the Pokemon people aren't here making me mad. Jake, you're giving Pokemon Black and White too much power over you? That's correct. That is 100% a correct assessment. I love Black and White 2 personally, but I read your article. I can see where you were coming from. That's literally all that I ask. Thank you so much. That means the world to me. Thank you. Oh my God. Oh, guys, I'm so hyped for Legends EA. Ugh. All right, let's see the rest of this cutscene.
It was pretty crazy.
Tora want to know too. Pyra was super strong. Why so strong, huh?
No, don't pressure the girl.
Well, the thing is...
Can I, I'm so sorry I'm even asking this. Did they make Pyra and Mythra in Smash Brothers not as horny? Are their outfits different? Fuck, chat. That's crazy. That's crazy, chat. Minor censorship? That's not what censorship is. Don't use that word. That's goofy. You look and sound goofy if you use the word censorship in this scenario. It's all good. That's I love that. I love that for Sakurai. I love that for Sakurai. Sakurai said no, too horny. Too horny. Delete. Sakurai said, what is this? A Sabrina Carpenter album? No. Not horny. Not here. This game is called Smash Brothers, not Smash Ladies.
I mean...
No, I feel good about that. No, actually, on second thought, I feel good about that. Oh, shit.
Pyra?
Why?
Huh?
Okay, I will say that I had a thought in the back of my head this whole time playing this game. Thank you guys for the bits. Tetradris, I forgot yours 4 minutes ago, but I see this as an absolute win. My favorite game got at least it's not Pokemon Black and White story. And then Epic Gamer said, Sakurai also spent a decent amount of time in the character direct talking about Pyra's feet. Okay, won't be going back and watching that. Just wanted to say, I thought this whole game that there was, you know how Pyra's like crystal is cracked or whatever? This whole game, I was like, oh, okay, I'm not an idiot. There's somebody else with the other cracked, the other part, walking around, and that's Mythra. And then we'll meet up at one point. And apparently I was just dead fucking wrong. So, it's just Rex? Shit. Listen, no, stop, no, stop. Everybody, stop being mean to me. I had Smash Brothers. No, when you guys played this game, you did not have Smash Brothers in your brain. It wasn't my fault. I was thinking about this. I was thinking why they would be connected. So mad.
Why did you wake me up?
Huh? What?
I didn't want to wake up. I didn't want to come back.
Oh, shit.
I left everything to her so I'd never have to use that power again.
All right, I'm gonna be honest. First impression? Who needs Pyra? This is my girl. This is my lady. Mythra for life.
But then you woke me up.
Woke you up?
If you hadn't been so useless, none of this would have happened. I wouldn't have had to use this power.
Okay, I'm so sorry. I saw I missed it, but I saw the comments come in, and the comments were like, "Oh, this camera angle," and it was because yes, this woman shows up, and the game is like, it is important to us that you immediately are looking up her skirt. That is important to us, the creators of the game, that within moments of meeting this character, you are looking up her skirt. And I'm gonna be so honest, I did not even internalize that that's what was happening because I simply am incapable of objectifying this collection of polygons. I saw a horrible, weird texture of the under, you know what I mean? It's like an action figure where they're like, oh, we don't have to model that part. And I didn't think anything of it until I saw the comments in the chat being like, Jake, you are looking up her skirt. And I was like, oh, fuck, you're right. I was like, damn, man, this and just going out of your way to show that when it was so bad and dumb. It's like going out of your way to look up a woman's nostril. Like, what are we doing?
Didn't you listen to that Vandham guy? He told you to hold back. He told you to run. But you just had to push yourself, idiot. Look where it's got us now.
Idiot.
You're really messed up.
You don't have to tell me that. I know, all right. I knew I was being an idiot.
Rex.
But I couldn't hand you over to them. I wanted to keep you safe.
What? At any rate, if you've got questions, you can ask her. I'm out of here. Bye.
Oh no, she's not going. No shot. No shot. Oh wow, I'm shocked. Shocked.
That's not fair.
Dang, I thought we were totally gonna do stuck with Mythra for a while.
Everyone, I'm very sorry about all that. Mala.
Wait, is this real? Is this real? This chatter that said, "See, now you going to understand. This, I think, might make you start to change what you were talking about earlier for the past 45 minutes, LOL." Is this real? Is this real? Your Sephiroth posting in my chat? Is this a joke or is it real? No, I have to know. I got called out. We'll never know. Chat, we'll never know. We'll never know. Here we go.
Malos and I are Aegises.
Ah, Malos is also an Aegis.
Blades born with a terrible power.
Where is the
strong enough to
Emerald
destroy
Crystal?
The world.
Malos is another Aegis.
Yeah, that's what she said, dog. And so are you, since you also
Long
have the
ago,
crystal.
There was a man who climbed the world tree.
Oh shit! Here we
hoping
go.
to make it to Elysium and meet his creator.
Yep. Do you think it's Adam?
But when he arrived at Elysium, he found it empty.
Fuck.
So instead, as proof that he had reached that divine realm, he brought back 2 core crystals, Malos and me.
Oh shit.
And once he made it back to Allrest,
Damn, dude.
he awakened Malos.
Bro stole fire from the gods?
I can't say.
Oh
For
no.
greed, for power, or perhaps when Malos awakened, he wielded his world-shaking power without restraint. To him, it was natural. He had never known anything else.
He was just bad. He was born bad. So he did bad. He bad. Bad boy.
I
Evil.
was awakened by a driver who was determined to stop Malos's rampage.
And so I was good. I was good.
So Malos and I fought.
Yes.
I fought with all my might and succeeded in defeating Malos. But not without a price.
What the fuck is this
3
shit?
great titans fell in the struggle.
Why is there a Gundam?
After the battle, I sealed myself away to ensure that power would never be unleashed again. I took the form you see now and fell into a long slumber.
Man, I really hate that choice. I really hate that choice, chat. I just think being like, I put myself into a long slumber is like one choice, and I think that that's like a good choice. It's like, okay, I put myself into a hyperbolic time chamber so that I wouldn't fuck some shit up. And it's like, okay, that's cool. She's like, so I put myself to sleep. And I made myself a different redheaded girl. Okay, bye. So that nobody would use my power. It's like hat on a hat. And I think it kind of, her doing it with such intention robs it of any, like, it just has an answer. It just has an answer. Like, it's just, I don't know. It just makes it so, like, it was, like, so interesting for, like, 5 seconds.
That was 500 years ago.
Fuck, dude.
Aegis War.
Wait, I'm sorry. So Pyra as a thing that existed did not exist until like 2 seconds before she put herself under glass. Is that what they're saying? Oh. Oh.
The man who awakened Mythra was Adam, hero of the lost kingdom of Torna. Adam fought as Mythra's driver to protect the...
I think I said that. I think I talked about this. This was a prediction, right?
...world from Malos. We Titans played our part in that battle too. It is our calling to live alongside humanity.
Let's go.
Gramps?
Adam hid Pyra.
I saw the response. I think it seemed like a response that was more for me, so I didn't feel the need to announce it to the room. But I saw the response from Gunnan.
Sleeping body inside a great ship, and sunk her to the cloud sea's floor, where none could abuse her power.
So that day, that's the ship that we... That's how Pyra and
I believe it was fate that we met each other. Otherwise, my sister would never have woken up.
You call her your sister?
Mythra and I used to talk together. In that dream of Elysium where you met me.
Okay.
We promised that when we were awakened again, we'd go home to the real Elysium. And then we would fulfill our real purpose.
And that's... defeating Malos again?
No. That would be stupid. There's something she wants beyond that, because she's a person, and she has wants. Nope. Don't end the scene. Fuck!
I'm very sorry about Mythra. She didn't mean all that. You have to understand, she came out because she wanted to protect you.
Holy shit. We have to tell you. You have to understand. We have to tell you, dude.
She broke her own seal for you. Even used her power as the Aegis. The flame powers I use are just a shadow of her strength. Droplets of excess energy trickling through the seal.
Don't worry about it. She was right. This was all my fault. I'm just glad... that you finally managed to open up a little. Also, thank you.
So, just to drive my point home, because I just want to make sure that people don't miss it. My point is that, yes, obviously the circumstances of the situation are that they were in a dangerous situation, and so they had to level up to beat the bad guy. And guys, that is not... I think some people in the chat right now are acting like that is like a fair, good, or reasonable thing for a story to do. But did you not understand my Goku scenario? Did you not understand what I was saying? Where Goku was positioned in the exact same situation as Pyra, and it meant something. It didn't just... What the moment meant was not just that your back was against the wall. The moment spoke to larger than life existential truths. And I feel that all that Pyra's transformation meant in this moment was that it didn't mean anything outside of the context. All it meant was her back was against the wall, and that's not storytelling, that's just plot. You know what I mean? Like, you don't miss anything about that scene if you just read a description of it. If you read a plot summary, you get just as much out of that scene as if you actually took in the story. And like Gunnit just put in the singular word survival. So I guess I'm wrong. I guess I've been owned once again in the marketplace of ideas.
You. For protecting everyone, I mean.
Protecting me?
Your powers are incredible. I could feel the truth behind the legends.
I'm sorry.
You apologize a lot. You know that? I guess you still feel guilty about the Aegis's power, right? But I don't want you to have to apologize anymore.
I wish like, chat, I really want you to hear me out on this, because I think if you can hear what I'm saying in this moment, you will understand me. I think you will understand me in a way that a lot of people don't. You need to hear me out. Just give it your best shot. I'm going to say something right now, and I know not everybody listening to this stream is going to understand what I'm saying. Okay? But like some of you will, and I'm doing it for some of you. Rex saying to Pyra, "You apologize a lot," is a good idea. This is a good idea. It's telling you something about what Rex's expectations are for Pyra as a blade, as a woman. It's what his expectations are for his friends. It is informing, it is telling you something about his worldview. And it's also giving Pyra something, feedback, for her to respond to in a way that might be unique because she's hearing it from Rex. This is a great idea. Do you understand that this coming now, this coming in this moment, is an ineffective deployment of this conversation? Because of everything we've been sitting through up until this point. Now, on top of that, we are trying to, Pyra has made, we were in the middle of a big battle. She was pushed to make, no. People are already jumping the gun. Don't answer yet. I'm not done. I'm not done. Wait till the end. All of these decisions are made. We've been talking for a long time. We just went through a huge battle where, in theory, we're all reacting. We're all demonstrating who our characters are. Vandam sacrificing himself for a mission that he thinks is greater than himself. We just got this huge piece of lore, this huge piece of information about Pyra. And now we're having a conversation where Rex says, "Hey, you say sorry a lot." Imagine, and this is what I want to say. This is what I want to say. And again, this is the big thing. Now we have arrived. I feel I have set up what I wanted to say, and now this is it. Ears up. Imagine Pyra and Rex were out in this town we just got to. They went up to a little stand. There's the weapons stand. There's the core crystal stand. And then would you look over here? A sweet Pon is selling jelly donuts. "Oh, I love these. Oh, Pyra, here, you gotta have a bite." What? What is this? It's a jelly donut, Pyra. Come on, take a bite. Oh, okay. And then she takes a bite. And jelly squirts out of the donut. And it falls on her weird, horny bodice. And now, the game gets to play this up as a joke in its own style. In a weird sexual way. That we all kind of just try to brush past. But also, after Pyra bites into the jelly donut and gets jelly on herself, she says to Rex, "Sorry, oh my god, I'm so sorry. Sorry." And Rex goes, "Why are you sorry? Pyra, you didn't do anything wrong. Why are you sorry? It's okay. Here." And then he gets another jelly donut and he bites into it And now there's jelly all over Rex. Do we understand what storytelling is now? Like, the way that you deploy these things is so, like, guys, I swear to God, if you like threw that thing in this game, it would be iconic. It would be in your mind for the rest of the game. You would think of that shit. You would be attached to that shit. I just, like, it's just so weird, man. It's just so weird. It's like, oh, it's time for me to say to you that you say sorry a lot. So that's what I'm going to do. Just give the man a donut. Like, for the love of God, dude, ground it in something. I think what this scene is grounded in is we want Rex and Pyra to have a moment here. We want them to have a moment one-on-one. So we're going to manufacture this moment. I'm going to be honest, Jake. I don't really get how that's entirely different from Pyra apologizing for doing a cool thing that saved everyone. I'm not trying to be combative. I just don't get it. Am I supposed to be like, yeah, I mean, that's cool. That's cool. You know, you don't have to get it. I think as somebody consuming media, I am constantly looking for the media to do things that is trying to get me attached to it, that is trying to connect to me, that's trying to speak to me, that wants me to remember and demonstrate the characters and meaning. And that's what's important to me. So that's it.
I hope I can help you move past that. No. I know I can.
Rex,
Power depends on the heart of its wielder.
Yeah, it's the same thing. Just saying stuff. It's the same. Yeah. That's gonna stick with me. That'll stick with me for the rest of the game.
That's what Vandham said. That's why your power is the power to protect.
Because she did the shield? Okay.
The power to keep everyone safe and smiling. I want to do the same. I'm gonna be the kind of driver who can protect you in turn. I promise.
Something I wish the defenders here appreciated is how you're really laying out why so many people bounce off of Xenoblade 2. So much of the fandom discourse ended at, well, they couldn't get over the anime / were too sensitive to the fan service. And so there's years of denying the game may just be bad about this. Even crazier, given how Xeno 1 and 3 do this all the more thoughtfully. Oh yeah, that's so funny. I think what might be my biggest surprise with thank you for saying this, by the way. Like, genuinely, thank you for contributing this. I think something that's been a really big surprise for me is that the anime stuff, I've been waiting the whole game for it to like really piss me off. And then every time chat was like, here it comes, I was like, oh, that's it. I was so I don't know. That conversation is has really been overblown. Really been overblown.
Make a girl cry?
From my perspective.
That's not gonna fly. Make a girl smile? You pass the...
You know what? Never mind. Oh my God, wait. Fuck. No, no, do not say cringe to this. This is good. No, this is good. Chat, this is what I'm saying. If they let me write the Xenoblade movie, I would use this. I would 100% use this. Okay, imagine a scene where somebody is explaining this to Rex. Make a girl cry, that's not gonna fly. Make a girl smile, you pass the trial. Oh, wait, what does that mean? What's the trial? Don't worry about it, kid. You'll find out. And Rex is like, really? That's what girls like? Oh yeah. And then like an hour later in the movie, Rex says it straight to Pyra's face, like he's proud, like he's saying something that a man said to him, and it's just like embarrassing and stupid. Like that's it's awesome.
The trial. That's the third rule of the Salvager Code.
Nice.
Yeah?
Rex! Can you help Tora with repairing of Puppy, please?
Okay, I'll be right there. Oh, yeah. What's for dinner tonight?
How does meatball Patroka sound?
Delicious. I can't wait.
Okay. Not sure why she was moving like that when she said what was for dinner tonight, but that's fine. Oh, dude.
That's my Rex. Never loses his smile. And that's what keeps us all going. Reminds you of Adam, don't you think?
But not available. I hate to tell you this, but that is simply my curse in life. People can often get defensive when their favorite game is constantly bombarded with hate. There's no hate. There's no hate about this game. There's no hate. The hate is imagined.
What's this?
Take it, and go to Indal. That dagger's owner will tell you how you can get to Elysium.
This is a blade weapon, right? Who's its owner?
The man who was once my driver.
Your driver? Huh? But then...
Ew.
Cole
Oh, okay.
is a blade. We fought together in the Aegis War. Yes. His real name is Minoth.
Blades not get old, though. Why Cole look so old?
Because I'm one of the cursed ones.
Bro, stop. Stop. Your response to me saying the hate is imagined is chat has been hours of nonstop people gloating that Jake said bad things about it. Do you really think that's what's going on here? I'm genuinely asking. Do you think that's what's happening? In your mind, this stream is me hating on this game? Is that what's going on? Am I failing as a teacher? Man.
A flesh eater.
A flesh eater?
A blade who has been fused.
Chad, I don't want to. I'm deeply concerned that Nia's big secret is just whatever the fuck this guy just said.
Fused with human cells. A long time ago, before the war, some sought to test the limits of Blade's potential.
A skin eater?
I am a product of their experiments. One of the unlucky ones who was tainted by their folly.
Why would ancient people do that?
It seems that by combining blade and human, it is sometimes possible to create blades with extremely unique powers.
Oh.
But only very rarely. Most experiments
Does
were
that
failures.
does that probably like back explains why Nia has like healing powers? Because we don't like see that in any of our blades.
And I was no different. I gained nothing at all, and lost my immortality to boot.
Oh.
I likely won't last much longer.
Oh.
Before I go,
There you go.
I want to see where your path ends. That dagger will aid you. Will you do this for me?
Of course.
All right, I'm
Oh,
interested in finding
but
out
can
why
I ask you
Nia
to do
is a
something
skin
too?
eater. I'm curious about that.
Namely,
I feel like we'll get some good
I was
flashbacks.
wondering if you could write a play about Vandam.
Damn, that's crazy.
Vandam?
I actually love that line, and I love the idea of it. I wish I was in a place where I could better receive that line. But like, man, I wish I cared more about Vandam's death, and that was like emotionally relevant in the scene at all. Because I actually love. Could you write a play about Vandam? Fuck.
Yeah. I think his story could inspire a lot of people. Once I find Elysium, I'll come see you again. Show it to me then?
An interesting notion. Perhaps that is the least I can do. Very well. I'll do it. So see you make it back here in one piece.
Not to be going full editor mode, but I actually think that they should have just ended the scene on that line because I think it was really strong and said everything it needed to say. Could you write a play about Vandam? You know what I mean? I think that's really strong, and I think them talking about it more, it weakens it.
Understand?
Absolutely. You have my word.
Rex doesn't even know. I know. I was thinking that as well. I was like, what? I was like, story? Like, we met him yesterday and he died. He was a good guy. He did good guy things. He took care of people. And he said stuff about war that you could kind of Rorschach into being anything you want. Taught me how to use topple. Dude, that's a good scene in that play. That's probably my favorite scene. Wow, look at this lady. Okay. Oh, the Millennium Puzzle. Oh, shit. No. I know a lady when I see one. Yu-Gi-Oh! I think every now and then I still think to myself, it's time to, you know, how to get to Indol. We'll need to. Rex. Oh, Suha. Listen, don't worry about us. You just carry on with your own journey, is what I'd like to say. But could you come back to Garfon and speak to you for there's something we need to talk to you about. Something the boss left behind. Something from Vandam? We'll give you the details once you get back to Garfon. Don't keep us waiting. Damn. Ooh, okay. Yeah, gotta see that. Jake, you've used this Rorschach term to refer to Vandam's warline a few times. Oh, I'm so sorry. Yeah, that is a weird word to figure out if you've never seen it before. You know when you're watching a cartoon and they have the therapist hold up the ink blot test and it's like, what do you see? And like you can see anything? That's called a Rorschach test. Yeah. That is an extremely fair question for a very weird word that you would never come across. All right, chat. Well, we're wrapping it up here because I am exhausted. Oh my God. Xenoblade at night, it takes it out of you, I tell you. Do you want to know a fun treat before you do that? Oh, we got to gamble. We got to gamble. We'll do a gamble. We'll do a single gamble. Oh, then it's time for bed. I can't believe we did DLC. Nia already has Big Bunny, and I don't see myself switching off of Nia. But I've got Cosmos on Rex, and I don't really see myself switching off of Cosmos either. I don't know. Jake, the 522-bit was amazing. I don't know what happened to us there. Nia? Okay. I don't know what happened with the 522-bit. You have access to all 3 blade slots now? You're kidding. You're kidding. Wow, that is the most exciting thing that's happened all day. Oh, that's awesome, dude. Damn. Bad luck today, chat. It's not our day. It's not our day. We used up all our luck. Let's see what he says, at least.
got your back. Trust me.
All right, hold on. Let me see. How do I want to like... Oh my god, that's crazy. So I get a third guy? All right. Shit. Who did I like? Oh. I liked Cora. Cora's one of my faves. Who had the book girl?
It's been a long time coming. Always cute and fierce, though.
Always cute and fierce, though. Cora's growing on me. Oh, shit. Oh, but same element as Big Dog, so it's probably not good, right? Lightning's good for my combos? Okay, that's good. You gotta use Croissant? Okay. Double dipping is not terrible. Oh, people are saying Croissant, though. But don't we love Adenine? It's tough. It's tough. I think you love Adenine. I think I like Adenine too much. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Croissant. I know it's cool to have that firepower, but I just don't care. I like Adenine.
You just leave it to me. I'll use my brains to put this team to good use.
See, that's so good. Brains, baby. Can I tell you a funny joke from the new Borderlands game? There's this funny line where Claptrap is like, everybody wants to talk to Moxie so that they can just stare at her bazongas. But not me. I'm different. I listen to her bazongas. And it made me laugh. They got me. God damn it. Good line. All right. Chat, thank you so much for watching the stream. I can't believe we did it. We made it to just under 10 p.m. I've got a busy day ahead of me, and I'm nervous about it. I'm having a Tuesday night scaries for my busy Wednesday. But I'm gonna try to circle back on Friday, hopefully. But we will see. We will see. Jake, you streamed my entire shift at Olive Garden. That's good. Good night, everybody. Enjoy the rest of your night. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate you all. Enjoy being sick tomorrow. Stop. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. I'm feeling good. I've got the vaccines flowing through me. Have I ever told you... Wait, hold on. Have I ever told you all about a Nopon legend that is passed down from generations to generations? Have I ever told you about this? Have I told you about this? Have I talked about this on stream? Have I talked about this on stream before? So there's a... No? Oh, okay. So there is this Nopon legend that centuries and centuries ago, there was this great Homs hero who, when faced against